Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Justin Davis, and today we're going to review the Volantex Saber 920. Mine's all set up and ready to go, and what a good looking plane this is. It is a full 3D plane with a 36-inch wingspan on board, and the fuselage is around 34 inches for the total length from front to back. Not too bad, about a medium-sized plane, and we have pre-installed servos on this model, which is super nice. All the hinges are ready to go. They even have wheel pants on here just to give it kind of a scale look. We also have winglets on the outside tips for a little bit of extra stabilization and 3D flying. Kind of helps stabilize it when we're trying to do some hovering. And we have extra large surfaces for 3D flying on the wings and on the tail. So you can add in some expo into this plane before you start trying to do 3D. If you're new to it, I'd suggest about 20%. 9-gram servos, guys, with the CG points on the bottom as well, which I love. You put your finger right on top of that CG point, make sure it's balancing front to back. There's those wheel pants again, and we have multiple launch points on this plane. Bottom launch position, and we also have a spot on the very top for a top toss, just like this. A lot of guys do that in the 3D community. Makes it pretty easy to launch. Very lightweight plane. We have a 30 amp ESC running up to 3 to 4S battery on this plane. I'm going to run 3S today. We're going to run a 3S 2200, and make sure you strap your battery down. You'll see why coming up in this review. But let's go ahead now and let's get the Volantex Saber 920 up in the air so you can see what this plane is all about. We're just going to briefly fly it, line of sight, and then we're going to move over to doing some 3D flying for you guys. Some special 3D video on board the plane today. Give you kind of a unique perspective. If you've never flown a 3D plane before, this is a fairly good beginner 3D type of plane to start out with because the price is pretty good and the EPO foam is extra durable. We're going to do a nice unexpected durability test coming up right here, but it will Harrier roll, it will hover, you can do inverted 8s with this plane, and you can practice all types of 3D maneuvers that most of this size 3D planes can do. But on the windier days like today, it's kind of hard to get it up into a hover. Just kind of fighting me. And you also can achieve a better hover if you move the battery slightly back beyond the CG point and give it a little more tail weight, and that'll bring that nose up just a little bit better. It's a nice little knife edge, and then right here I got above myself and into the ground for our first durability test. Actually looks okay. Good old Volantex stuff, pretty durable. Durability test, check. And on my maiden flight, I didn't even check the CG on this plane, and it flew, which was pretty cool. Here we go again. Look at that, straight as an arrow. I'm actually gonna land it, and I'm gonna put less expo into it. I have about 20% expo into it, but I'm gonna bring it back over here and put 0 into it and see how well it knife edges with a little less expo. There we go. All right guys, let's just go ahead and take off from the pavement, see how that does. Took off in less than 10 feet. That's acceptable. All right. I want to try not to stick it, put it in this time. Come back. I have higher rates this time. No expo. So I'm probably going to be a little more twitchy now, but that's what I wanted. Knife edging into the wind. And you can work on, man, it's really windy up there. Really windy. Super windy. It's always better to fly a 3D plane when it's not crazy windy. Gonna go a little bit nose into the wind there. Really hard to hover right now because of all the wind. Just go full throttle straight up. Doesn't quite want a flat spin, but go back up. Let's do a... Uh-oh. There goes the battery.
I threw the battery out. Let's see how this one does. Nice landing. Soft as a feather. There goes the canopy and the battery's over here. So you definitely want to put some packing tape over top of that canopy and strap your battery down. There's no battery strap in this plane, so 3S2200, boom. That's why we fly over big fields with no people. There's the battery. Now let's go pick up the other pieces and see how it fared. It's probably not even a scratch on it. Just turned perfectly inverted and flew to the ground. There's that canopy. And let's check out the plane, see how the plane did. Plane's probably absolutely fine. Yep, ESC is way out here, but that can be tucked back down in here. And I'm gonna put a strap around this battery and we'll really throw it around after we have a strap on the battery. I was actually going kind of easy on it because I knew I didn't have the battery strap down. But with the force of the fuselage holding it in, I figured I was okay, but never figure too much in this hobby because it will prove you wrong. So I got my battery strap down now. I got the CG right, and I ran the strap across the bottom. That's going to give you the best hold. You have the most foam to hold onto down there. So run your strap through the sides and around the bottom.
But thanks again for watching this review, guys. If you're still hanging with me, I appreciate it. Please do subscribe, and most definitely have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The holiday is coming up, so hopefully there's more reviews coming up for you guys on the channel. And I want to say thank you to all the Patreons as well supporting me. I'm going to be getting a new microphone soon, so I want to say thanks to everybody for that. I'm Justin Davis. Take care, guys. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.